It's been so long since I've ever done a dump rant, and so I just got out of my way, taking my break. Hopefully, this video will not be so long. So long it's like maybe even reaching 15 to 20 minutes long, like I had in the past, as I was making my rant about this, as I was cooking this goddamn place. So I'm just gonna keep it try to keep it as short as possible. To the break limit, the break time limit, because I don't want to get caught again. You know what I'm saying? Lately, I've been clocking out, which is good for me. Even the HR is impressed, right? So, but for this one, I'm just gonna try to keep it to that limit. So, anyway, just look at my screen right here. I think it's gonna be a little bit more about my friend circle and what it is, well, along with the mix of this whole dump rant. But I mean, it is gonna be about both. So as you can see, look at the screen right here. Look at my thumbnail. And yeah, I have the post-it up there. I purposely wanted to show it, with my updated, those little paper gravestones that show like, my name with the friends' names, and when we started as friends, the exact. Well, I only have like the month and the year till the end of our friendship, with the month and the year as well. Similar to an actual gravestone that you see in the cemetery. It's just updated. You see the updated version right there, kind of. And yes, my exclusive memorial wall. Notice that if you look closely, Dewey's not even there anymore. So me and Dewey, and just I guess there will be a chance for us to work things out. But anyways, on your right, on the right to that ex-Cluster memorial wall, the number says 6 and 1, and underneath you see the dates, as it shows on a post-it note, 2015 to 2021. Yeah, the reason why I have those particular years on that time range is because I had practically every one of these guys then, before my friend circle just started to fall apart the next few years, up till now. I'm talking about 2022, when I lost about 3. I think I started to lose several. I thought I lost that time. Fortunately, she was able to forgive me, and I greeted her happy birthday the next year before I ultimately lost her for good. Like a month later in 2023. So I lost about a few, and then 2023 I lost a whole lot more. This is that same year where almost 20 people left from my dump, right? I lost a lot of these people. I lost Rhea, I lost all my kapatids Bahar and Alyssa, so many of them, even Marielle, right? And then 2024 is I started to lose more, Lovely Mel, and then it got to the group text incident, the first group text incident where I thought I had lost Robbie and Julio and Andrew. Well, it turns out, like, after, I stopped going on group chats for a while, and then the next year, after I ghosted my entire circle, I came back in June. Then I learned I lost Andrew, and then here comes the second and third group text incident. Look, man, this is just insane to me. Just like, I really wish I could make this about my dump for real. But just like when one of my coworkers asked me earlier, or she had me to look at to help me like solve this problem of this staple compiler, and I was like, she asked me this before, like, to see if I can be able to solve it, and she told me that she was going to to file a request, a ticket, submit a quote unquote ticket. This whole ticket system that hardly ever works. You know what I'm saying? Even Paulo was like, that thing is just annoying, super annoying, and a lot of people find it useless. So she did that, and nobody responded. And when I heard her on the phone, like trying to talk to see if there's any text available, no one was there. And then maybe about like 5-10 minutes later, a tech comes in, and then the service manager comes up. What like? This is what happens when a place like this just does not improve. How many times do I gotta be saying this over and over? I've said it a million times. This is not, I mean, apart from what Lisa said as far as like this dump being a non-real world workplace, this is like, this is exactly, you know, what it's gonna be. Okay? How much further do I need to go? This dump, it's never gonna show signs of improvement. Even if it comes to like that company president just, you know, willing to hire more service techs, because if all of them are out in the field, at least you can have one or two. Like, if all of them are, this has been an ongoing issue for the last several years, man. Like the fact that every time I need help to get a machine fixed or for a printing issue or whatever, no techs are available. This has been the case for a long time already. And it still is becoming an issue to this day. Just when you thought after almost 20 people left in 2023, I would think, well, this is a red flag warning. That fool better do something about it, especially the upper management. No, they do nothing about it. They keeping shit the same, sticking to his ways, not adhering to even the modern trends. You know, keeping everything the same since I started working here, dude. It's ridiculous. Everything here is just predictable. And I'm getting lesser and lesser work. Just look at the broadcasting now. Even that motherfucker inside this office has been telling me, oh yeah, is it still going to... I know he doesn't check every day, but it's like, dude. I mean, I don't have any control over that stuff. That's on one of the IT techs. Whatever the fuck he's trying to do to fix it. But this is where we're at. A lot of problems. Nothing but problem solving, for Christ's sake. This is where we're at. Even the broadcasting flyers has become a problem now. That we gotta space out this and that. Everything that I'm doing in that dump is problem solving. Now I'm being asked to you know, this is the work that I do. All the tasks that I'm doing are all problem solving bullshit. Now I have to find the code for the developer of this one printer upstairs, and it's like, I'm like more than half the time the techs are not there. What kind of workplace is this? You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't make so many videos anymore about cooking in this goddamn place. You know? And it's already been 11 minutes. I don't give a damn. If I can go on, I will. Let me get to the other part of this goddamn rant. Notice I said 6 and 1. The 6 and 1 is obviously where my years of 2015 to 2019, with the exception of 2020 and 2021 and 2021 being a good year, was all better than what these last 4 years were. My last good year was 2021. I said it time and time again. And the fact that I'm still in this dump is why I have this ex-close friend memorial wall. Look at the friends that I lost. The fact that I lost them because I've become a stupid motherfucker myself. You know, being selfish, being dumb, mentally corrupted because of all the stupid shit that I had to run through into this dump. This is exactly why I can never have a good day anymore. The other day, printing issues because of the fact that printer had to restart. And look what just happened. I can't even remember from the top of my head what just happened. I just know I just got super angry. And it's why, like, the nutballers, I know this topic's not about the nutballers. I told you I'm gonna stop making content about them. But it's why the nutballers just falling apart. Like the friends that I lost half of them. Tristan, Julio, Robbie, Andrew. Who else did I lose? I know it's just those 4 guys. And look who I have left. It's ridiculous, man. And look at everyone else that's on my wall. I lost them too. I know you expect me to lose more friends at this point. I almost lost Mari. Fortunately, he and I are able to make up. because she knew about my whole personal situation. I'm not gonna say here. So we're good again, okay? We're in good terms. But this is exactly what happens. I know my therapist has been beating it to my head that I need to do this and do that. I gotta have the Mamba mentality to do this and do that, okay? So I gotta do just that. Even if it takes a whole lot on my plate, I gotta do it. But the fact of the matter is, my job hunting has been since 2022. It's just, I haven't had any luck. And with these tariffs going on, it's like, what is improving? You see nothing but price hikes, and yet there's nothing about this dump that's improved. I always have to refer back to the almost 20 people that left, because they saw all the bullshit that happened there. Like, what are we talking about, dude? This dump will never improve. I'm sorry. That's why I just don't have any hope for that goddamn place. You know, as far as like changing for the better. I've never had any hope. And even since then, I lost all objectivity, dude. Like, this is what it just comes down to. Yeah, I know. Coming home, I had this mean muggy looking face, and even my dad was like, "Oh yeah, his work is work." I get that work is work. But to hell with that shit. We just had like a power outage just yesterday. And now I got like this printer having it. Every day there always has to be an issue. And the fact that we're trying to get it solved, it's like it has to take this tech to come up when there's no tech available up to this very freaking day. Nothing's changed. That motherfucker up there hasn't changed for the life of me. That's why a lot of people left. That's why almost 20 people left. Do I need to keep going? That's why I have this S Close Friend Memorial wall. That 6-1 record is just gonna sit there because, you know, the normal life, I've had better years before the pandemic. My 2010s, 10 and 1, I think. No, excuse me, 9 and 1. My 2000s, 9 and 1. You know, and the 2020s, it starts out with a losing record. 2022 till now, because of all these friend losses, I could never be the same. In my days, I just have more and more bad days just coming, man. It's unbelievable. This is what happens when I have so many of these friend losses, all because of the fact that I'm still in this dump. I'm not gonna make this ride for super long. I know it's gonna be almost 20 minutes, dude. But this is what happens when I cook. I gotta cook with all these details and references. Who knows if I'm ever gonna get these friends back? Otherwise, I just have to accept that I lost them. Period. This is what happens when this dump is just going through a bunch of stupidity and making me a stupid version of myself as well. Man, this is insane, dude. I'm done. I'm going back. I'm done with this shit, dude. I hope I don't go for another don't rant for a while because I'm just sick of this, man. Whatever. Peace.